Hey girl, welcome to my channel. My name is Destiny and today we're doing a step-by-step makeup tutorial. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of our girl chat. Now let's just jump right on into the tutorial. Now I love to start with my brows. I'm a brows first type of girl. I've actually switched to using a dark like ebony shade for my brows. I was using a brown before, but since my hair is black, it just goes better. And I don't like draw them on super harsh or anything like that. So that's definitely a pro tip about using an ebony shaded brow pencil. Don't use a heavy hand because you don't want like blocky magic eraser type brows. So I use a light hand so that they can blend nicely with my hair. And once I get the shape that I desire, I go ahead and clean them up with concealer. This is a must. So you gotta clean them up with concealer. That's how you get that nice crisp look. And y'all seen before, I ain't got many brow hairs left, okay? They just refuse to grow back. Like I just can't get them to grow back for nothing in the world. But that's okay because we know how to draw them bad boys on. Now we're going to go in with some Coty Airspun. This is just my main thing for the oily girlies. If you have oily skin, after you prime your skin, girl, set that primer with a powder, okay? It is a pro tip to help absorb any kind of oil that comes through that primer. In addition to that, I use a mattifying foundation. This is by Juvia's Place. Color I think is like Burkina. And the color match is just everything. I know I've gotten a couple comments like, oh my god, it's so orange. Honey, I have orange undertones, okay? Like you gotta know your undertones. You gotta know what's gonna match your neck, what's gonna match your chest. This is my color. So I think she's like 20 bucks at Ulta. Really, really affordable. Now, after you get your foundation on, I was in a bit of a rush here, but I would usually try to set my skin. So if you can set multiple times and you're an oily girly, I highly recommend that because it's gonna help your makeup stay even longer, okay? But I ain't have time here, but usually I would have set there. I went in with the e.l.f. bronzer on my jawline or the hollows of my cheeks and then around my forehead, and then I also went on top of that with an e.l.f. blush, a liquid blush as well, and I blend all those bad boys in together. This blush is everything. e.l.f. has been eating it up, and I'm an affordable girly, so I'm loving all these e.l.f. drops. Like, dupe me down, honey, okay? Who needs the high-end stuff when you can just go get it affordable? Easy freaking peasy. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. camo concealers. Again, e.l.f. products. I live, okay? I live for them. And as you can see, I'm just highlighting all the points in my face where natural light would usually hit, which is usually my T-zone area around the mouth, under the eyes, my forehead, and down my nose. And then we're going to go blend those in with a brush. Now, I prefer a brush. I'm not really a sponge girl unless I'm using like minimal product and I'm in a super rush. But if I got a little time to blend, baby, best believe I'm going to blend. And just knowledge. So a brush is not going to eat up as much product as a sponge will. Think about it. When you clean stuff in the kitchen or something, you use a sponge, it's absorbing those products. So that's why you can squeeze a sponge out and like soap and stuff still runs out of it. No, ma'am. I need to preserve all the makeup that I can, and I love a full coverage glam. So whatever I put on my face, I want it to stay there and not get absorbed by a sponge. And so after I get my concealer all blended out, we got to get these lashes on. I love to apply my lash glue with this little felt tip brush. Any kind of lash glue that has a little brush is my BFF. And I've been applying my lashes like this for years. I love to go in right on the lash line with it like eyeliner. I don't apply it on the lash band. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. And when you put it on your lash line like this, it allows you to have a little bit more flexibility. So in the event that you stick your lash on and it's in the wrong placement, you can easily just like unstick it and restick it again. And with it being on your skin, it is going to reapply and still adhere, and you're good to go. Then I like to tight line under the lashes just to make sure that my natural lash and the falsies are blended together, and we set, okay? Spray your face down. You cannot rush this step. You need to spray your face down and give it time to dry before you go in and pat down any additional product. So I give myself a good fanning, and then after I wait a couple seconds, after I fan myself real good, I go in with a sponge, a powder puff, and I blot my face dry. And I make sure that I set that and blot that into the skin, anything that may be still standing on my skin. Now we're going to go in with some bronzer. I love to use the Morphe bronzer. The color is Supreme. I use that on my skin, and I also put that in my, in my crease area as well. I put that in my crease. I'm not a huge eyeshadow girly unless it's like a specific occasion or something. So I usually just a little bronzer in the crease gets the job done. I also put that down the bridge of my nose and, you know, gets her snatched right on up. Now, my under eye area is a must. Like, I love a nice, flawless under eye. So in order to achieve that, I like to use the kimchi powder in order to bake my face. I go in with a triangle powder puff and I lay that powder on. Now here, the lighting is not the best, but I promise you it's going to look the way you need it to look. Okay, so you gotta just trust the process. I'm gonna show you in better lighting once I'm finished how this all comes together, so please don't worry. But go ahead and put that kimchi powder in all of your major T-zone areas, under the eyes, down the nose, and the forehead, chin, upper lip, all the things, and let that bake. Now, while that's baking, I'm gonna go in with my blush. Now, this is a cute little Ayani blush that I've gotten from the Dollar Tree, and I love her down. Okay, again, I'm an affordable girly. So when stuff is on sale or stuff is a really good price, best believe I'm gonna try it. So then I'm gonna go in after I put so much blush on. I really piled the blush on because, girl, like, it'd be the first thing to go once you're out and about. And then we're gonna line the lips. So I love this hack. I have been using eyeliner on my lips for years. Like, it just gives me the best brown shades that I've found thus far. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe away the bake. Now, another thing that I also do for the lips before we move on too far is I have this Kevyn Aucoin nude lip pencil. It's a little bit too light to go around my lips, but man, to fill my lips in, it is the perfect nude shade. So I love to use that because I'm a nude lip kind of girly. And then I go in and I'm gonna dust off all that bake that I had, and on top of the bake, see, this is the double whammy. On top of that powder I just baked with the kimchi, I apply a light layer of the Laura Mercier translucent powder right on top of it. Now, right on top of that is that Laura Mercier powder is so smooth and like finely milled. Oh my god, it makes such a beautiful, buttery smooth, velvety almost under eye. Love her down. That is one product that is a bit more pricey, but I get the little travel version. Okay, we get the travel version and it's so good. Now I'm gonna go in and just retouch up everything. I like to go in multiple times to touch stuff up just to make sure that it's the right tone that I want it to be. And especially since I was in this bad lighting, I wanted to be sure that everything was gonna pop how I needed it to pop. So I touched up my blush a little bit, touched up the bronzer a little bit, and then I went back in to set my face again. Okay, yes ma'am, again. We did the same thing. Spray your face down, fan it, let her dry, blot it with the powder puff. Now, only after I'm done setting do I go in and put the highlighter in. Here's the better lighting. Yes, ma'am. She gets the freaking job done. Do you see that highlighter? This is also a highlighter from Ayani from the Dollar Tree, girl. I've been in a Dollar Tree getting these makeup products. You hear me? Eating it down, honey. Look at that face. It's giving baby doll. But wait a minute. Let me pull it together for y'all. So we had to go ahead and snatch the cape off. I love to use a cape because usually I'm getting ready and I have my outfit already on and I can't be messing my clothes up. Nothing's worse than doing your makeup and you drop foundation or you get powder or something on the shirt or the pants that you're wearing. Honey, get you some of these little cheap capes. I got these from Amazon, I believe, and it's just a game changer for when you're getting ready and you don't end up getting makeup on your freaking clothes. But anywho, honey, this is a cute little wash and go I did. This is a refresh on some dirty hair. I think I used the Dew Mousse Def mousse for this little wash and go. I did not fully wash my hair, but I just refreshed it, went through it with the mousse, and this is the results. This is like day 2 hair, and you know, she's okay. She's okay. I'm still gonna stretch my curls and puff everything out, pick it out real good, but the makeup eats. Okay, this is my step-by-step makeup tutorial. My base is usually always the same. So I hope you enjoyed. Be sure you subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.